Michael's question. Can you speak on why you prefer turnkey to investor as opposed to listing on MLS to get public using lesser finishes? So Michael, we sell properties to homeowners also, but just with the way the market is, it's easier for us to find properties that other landlords are trying to get out of. They have bad tenants, and we're more than happy to deal with it. Again, Claudia on our team manages the entire business, dealing with the contract. Dealing with the attorney to get the eviction done, even dealing with the tenants. Like she went as far as, this, I kid you not, I was looking at my expenses the other day, and I saw a charge of like $1,500 for Airbnb. And I, took a screenshot. I'm like, hey, Claudia, what's this for? She's like, oh yeah, this is how we have it down to, does it make sense to, spend money now? So this was like $1,600. And I said, hey, what was this for? She's like, oh yeah, we have the contractors ready. We have the buyer ready to buy the property, but the buyer wanted us to rehab the property. So she actually found an Airbnb, and she did the whole analysis. She said Airbnb was going to be cheaper than, I forgot this other hotel. It's like a long-term hotel stay that you have. But yeah, she said this Airbnb was going to be cheaper for 2 or 3 weeks while the contractors were working on the property, then to put it in Great Value, I forgot the name of the hotel, just so that our process doesn't slow down, because spending that $1,600 to put the tenant in an Airbnb for 2 or 3 weeks makes more sense for us financially than to say, it doesn't make sense for us to spend that $1,700 on that Airbnb. So for us, we do sell properties to our homeowners, but just like selling to turnkey investors, way more profitable, less headache. And then once you sell properties to other turnkey investors, more often than not, they're coming back and buying more properties from you. So it just makes the process super, super simple. And then I also own a property management company in Indiana. They manage the properties, and then we get a little bit of cash flow on that. Our finishes, I would say our typical rehab finish to a homeowner would be slightly higher. For example, we will put a granite in a retail flip, which we would not put in a rental. But I would not say, the rental is more very, very straightforward rehab for us. Like it's always the same paint color, always the same cabinet, same faucet, same light fixture. Like we have taken the decision making completely out of turnkey. It just, hey, this is what we're going to do. This works for us for one property. It's going to work for us for every single property. When we do retail flips, it just, we have to make more decisions. We cannot just go in and make every house exactly the same paint, exactly the same flooring. So it just takes a little bit more involvement. And that's why I don't personally like it, because with turnkey properties, I have multiple exits. I can always sell a turnkey properties as a retail properties. I can, of course, sell it as a turnkey. Worst case, if the market absolutely, turns upside down, I still have a cash flow positive property that I can sit on for, a few months if I need to, while it's not costing me any money. So that, for me, absolutely any day, if I can find a turnkey property over like a retail property, I would choose that any given day.